Starting. All right. Welcome to the Skool Buddies Live. How have you guys been this past week? How was your weekend? Irfan just got a big congratulations, Irfan.
Oh,
Mm,
Irfan is in the Video Journey, another community that I run, and we do one video a day for 90 days. And Irfan just posted his 90th video. And so, yeah.
yay! Yeah, it's, I don't know, amazing to get to this point. Even though making videos is something I do almost every day with YouTube and everything, but it's kind of, I don't know, different community, different people, different connections, and then it just different feeling, to be honest. And I think it all comes down to the connections you develop with the people, and that makes the journey different, the feeling different also. I don't know, somehow special.
Yeah, yeah,
So yeah, it's
nice.
amazing to get to this point for sure.
are you going to continue?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
Good.
Maybe not daily. We will see. Maybe also daily, because you get used to doing it. Really, like it's kind of becomes the part of your day, and it really takes you like maybe 2 3 minutes to finish the whole process of making video, uploading it, and everything. So
Yeah.
I will
You're
I
not
will
allowed.
continue doing it.
Yeah, good, great. I will pick up again when Angela crosses my path because I think I'm
Mm,
22, 3 something. And when
mm.
Angela is now like just, I don't know, somewhere in the teens.
12, yeah, 13,
Yeah, so
14,
when she
something.
passes me, then I will just, yeah.
So I did the math on that, not to discourage you guys, right?
Okay,
But
go.
but you're actually on something like day 28, so more than you think. And
Oh,
Angela is posting, I know this because I recently did it, like every 2.8 days on average. So it'll be April by the time you guys meet. I'm just saying.
okay, good. Okay, maybe I'll start a little before, but then
But
try to
but
not.
but it's all good. I mean, Irvan, can I just point something out? I've noticed today your sound quality is not that like it usually is. What do you are you using a different microphone or something?
Right now, you mean,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
yeah, I'm using these at the
Ah, I
moment,
see.
and that's actually
I wanted to get feedback on. Is this one a little bit better now?
Not a
A
little bit, a lot,
A lot.
a
Okay.
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's funny how you kind of think this is supposed to be connected with my phone, which is recording, which is streaming, and it should be better, but it's not.
I've
We-
noticed that a lot when we use earphones. But what you
yeah,
actually can do is have the sound coming in here, but the microphone being a different one. You can
yeah,
actually select
yeah,
both if you want, right?
yeah, exactly. And that's what I have now at the moment. Yeah,
Yeah,
good,
yeah.
good point, and good
No,
catch. Thank you for that.
this is a lot better. Yeah, it's unusual for you, being a
Mm.
YouTuber and having all
Hmm.
the stuff, right? So I was wondering what's going on.
Yeah, but you kind of see it only in recording, you know.
Yeah,
Hey,
of course.
Mark.
Or if somebody says it, right,
Yeah, yeah,
to you,
yeah.
right?
Funny,
Hey,
yeah.
hey, Mark.
Hey guys,
Hey.
How
how are you
are you,
doing?
Mark?
I'm all right. I was on another call and shit. Took a little, well, we overshot by a little bit, but anyway, I'm here now.
Nice. I just realized something, guys. Well, not realized, but how about we do a very short intro, other than Mindy, because both Jan and Ollie are from Mindy's community. Well, Mindy
Oh,
can do an intro too, but if we three, Irvan, Mark, and me, do a
mhm.
very short intro, so they get to know us a little bit. What do you guys
Sure,
think? Yeah,
sure. Why
sure.
not?
Should we make the intro or you guys?
No, we do. We do for
Ah,
you guys. right?
Okay.
You do it at your pace. When you're ready, you can do it today or another time. But for you
Okay.
guys to know who, we guys are here. So I'll go first. I joined Skool about 1.5 years ago, I think, and first took like 2 months to look around. I wasn't really interested in Skool. I was interested in self-publishing, and the guy that I followed on YouTube had a school, so I ended up on Skool. But then, as I got to look around Skool, I was like, this is cool, and so I started a community, and then another one, and now I have four, which I'm not running all at equal pace. One of them is the video journey, is a paid community, and one of them. So these are the two that I spend most time with. The other one is here, Skool Buddies, to connect people. I'm originally from Switzerland, but I grew up around the world, and that gave me insight to many cultures, and I like that. That's why I like Skool, because on this call alone we have many cultures, so I feel at home here. So yeah, that's me, and I'm 58. Maybe I don't look it. I don't know, but that's me.
Yeah, great.
Irfan,
Just to brag about the
yeah,
age
yeah,
a little bit.
a little bit.
Well, I'm Irfan. I'm from Bosnia and I'm 38. Maybe, 8. We have similar numbers in the years at least. And yeah, similar as Dan, I have been on Skool for 1.5 year already. Yeah. And everything started off like experiment to see what works, what not doesn't work in this online space. What can I make it work for myself? Let's say it like that. Started a fitness community, started a motivational community, but ended up doing yeah a lot of communities but ended up doing YouTube because this is something that I have already done for a long time as a hobby. I made a lot of videos with my hobby channel on YouTube and then got some experience from doing it. And then I was like, okay, let's start sharing this experience with other people. And then I just got to meet so many amazing people on Skool, and you end up in communities like this one, just, being surrounded by amazing people. And then you just want to hang out in a community like that. And that's why I'm here today, just to hang out.
Nice, thanks.
I
Mark,
didn't know that, by the way, all your other communities. That's new for me. So I learned something.
yeah, from the old ones.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I actually have a whole course in my community about fitness. It's like 3 months long course about fitness. Like you don't need any equipment. It's just body weight workouts. And I invested like 6 months into making that for my community. And it's now on draft and nobody can see it, but
Oh.
it is what it is.
So you've been doing calisthenics as well?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. But Dan is the master. Come on. Yeah.
But why do you have it on draft?
Because my current community is YouTube focused and it's only about
Yeah.
YouTube education. But I didn't want to make a new community. I used my old community with 20 people in it, and then I just switched it, like told everybody, okay, I'm stopping the fitness shit. I'm doing now YouTube stuff, and then just transferred it to YouTube.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah,
And you could revive it at any time if you want, right? Because
Exactly.
it's on draft. You could
exactly.
transport it to a new community. Because meanwhile, we have the export key.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, also, we have to type the name of the course to delete it. Because in your case, that would be like 6 months gone.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
And I can also give it as a bonus for some people if someone is struggling with fitness, for example, and we in a casual conversation when they say it,
Like me and Mark, we want.
then I'm like, I got you covered. Yeah.
What about you, Mark?
Goody. So I guess it's my turn now.
Yeah.
Anyway, as you can guess from just reading the name over there, my name is Mark. But it doesn't tell you where I'm from. Do you want to play the guessing game?
Oh no, I'm so bad at this.
Goodness, how boring. Anyway.
I mean, I could try, but
All right, fine. You get it. Fire a guess.
Uh,
Fire a guess.
from where you're born or where you live?
They're the same place.
Oh,
If I show you a flag, will you guess it?
hopefully.
Let's try that out.
Nice. Nice.
Oh,
I wouldn't know with the flag.
I
Here comes
I
the
know
flag.
many flags, but not
This
that one.
flag.
What in the world is this?
Yeah, it's a tough
So
question, Mark.
I'm going to guess. Are you German?
No, I'm from Austria, but yeah,
Okay,
I speak German.
Enough.
Yeah.
I was there last April.
Mm.
I was in Vienna, actually.
Now we know where you're
Awesome.
from.
I can tell definitely German speaker just from the name. The question was which German speaking country?
Yeah. How about guessing a continent first and then zooming in slowly?
Exactly.
This is gonna take a while.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you one thing, Jan. We're in the same time zone.
Ah,
Okay. Good tip.
That already helps. And on the same continent.
Never seen this flag.
Help him, Mark. I would even not. I'm not going to say that I didn't know it existed, but I had nothing to do with that place like at any point in my life. So
Yeah.
so
I
now you
would
know.
also.
So what you should have guessed at this point is that we're talking about a European country that is on Central European time. Now, how many countries are there that fit those
Oh my
criteria?
Many.
Many.
Not that many.
Yeah, many.
Oh, come on. I can't be French.
There are many. That there's at least a dozen countries on that time
And I'm
zone.
definitely not German or Austrian. I mean, goodness, you can hear it in my voice.
And the question is it European or African? Because there is an African
No.
town north of you.
No, we are European. We're in the European Union.
Wait a minute. There's an African town.
North in what's it called? Latitude?
Yeah.
North of
Wait, are you talking about an island?
no, an African town where Ayub is from.
Ah, right. Okay. Yes, mind you, there are parts in Africa that are a bit further north from where we are.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So
I have to
Central
search it on
Europe,
Google
Central
Maps now.
European time. Hey, Keith.
Hi.
Thank you.
We can barely hear you.
Oh, really?
Speak it up. No, it's your decibels on your mic, obviously.
Oh, okay.
So while you're fumbling around looking for possible guesses, let me fill that time with a few other things about myself. How did I end up on Skool? I originally ended up on Skool sometime back in 2021, 2022, actually, thanks to this guy over here. So back when he was still running consulting.com, right at the very end of it, before he sold it off to Rian Doris. But then I spent nearly, let's say, I got to know the platform very briefly at the time. I mean, back in 2021, it was nothing like it is today or like it was a year ago. And when I came back in late 2024, I said, my goodness, this platform has really changed and really grown. And how did I not find out about these changes sooner? So anyway, I've been active non-stop now inside of Skool for the last nearly 16 straight months. And apart from that, so I've formed my own community. It's called Rapid Learning Revolution. So it's about mastering skills in a fraction of the time that it takes most people. In particular, I've been helping people with language learning because that is also something that is very enjoyable to me and which many people seem to struggle with, but it really doesn't have to be a struggle. Not if. You learn to find enjoyment in it, and you learn to spot common patterns in that language that it is that you want to learn. Apart from that, I've also been a very active member inside of the 90-day video journey. I'm sure Dan can tell you more about that. And well, I continue to be to this very day. That's, I think, enough
I know
about
the
me.
country.
You
the
know, at
country.
last?
Yes, sir, Malta.
There you are, finally.
Yeah, I mean, I use the internet, but
Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Anything that works. You've got the internet, so there's no excuse.
Yes.
Nice.
Nice.
Hello,
So what-
Keith. We were just introducing ourselves just briefly because is it Jan or Jan? How do I pronounce your name? Jan?
Jan.
Yeah.
But here we like in my country we say Jan.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Jan.
so Jan it is because that's easy to remember. So to Jan and Ollie, we're introducing ourselves because they're new on the call today. Keith, if you briefly want to say a little bit about yourself.
I've hung out with Ollie before. So yeah, I've been on Skool for a while.
Any way you can up the volume, Keith?
I could try. I don't know.
Are you far away from the mic?
No,
Or do you have a different one selected?
no, it's the same thing. Maybe it's been beat up. I'm not sure.
Okay.
That's all right now if you speak up a
Now
little.
I'm hearing you better than I was
Yeah.
before.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm definitely feeling like I'm yelling.
Okay, this works.
That's okay. I can yell. It's just me and the clips in here. So where was I? Oh yeah, so I came to school as a copywriter, and then made the transition to working in VR, and I've just made a lot of friends along the way. And so I met Dan and Mindy and Mark and Ollie and Irfan, and it's been great. I really enjoy it here. And I've seen you around, Jan. It's you're really working. You're really trying to move around in different groups and talk to people.
Yeah.
So
Nice. Thanks, Keith.
yep.
So guys, what do we want to discuss today? How are the communities going? Everybody here has a community or not? Probably not everybody, right? Jan, probably not yet, or do you?
Yeah, not yet. For now, I'm like operating and managing groups. I had, I think, 2 or 3 clients before, and now I'm working with an AI community.
Very nice. That's good. It will give you a lot of experience by the time you want to start your own group, what to do and
Yeah.
what not to do, right?
That's exactly why I do it, to know what's working well and to gain experience and the skills that I will need to, build my own one in the future.
Yeah, that's a good strategy. I like it. Yeah. Anyone, any topic that is pressing on school? What is something that we want to figure out how to do?
When are we going to get the other analytics? Wasn't that like in January?
Yeah, I think like end of January they said.
So 2 weeks
Gonna
from
be
now.
dope.
Yeah, I'm getting like people are join school and I don't know where they're coming from, but I tried to make like one Facebook ad and I'm not sure like if they're coming from there or not. I have like no clue. So I want to know, like, is it working or not? It's like one ad for $3 a day. It's like nothing, but I just want to try.
Yeah, it would be cool to see.
Yeah, it's like these names, I don't know who they are. And somewhere I'm getting like people that I let into Ryan's group with referred by me, and I have no clue who they are. So I'm like, somebody's pressing my link somewhere, and I don't know where. I'm so happy. Yeah.
I think, is it when you make a post and you link Ryan's group, if they go from your group using that link, does it say that you invited them there?
Yeah,
Because-
but then I know them, then I know who it is. But these are people I have no clue. Like,
Did you make a post in Schoolers, and maybe they're linking from Schoolers to there? No. Okay.
no, so they must be, I don't know. Well, I
If
have
you-
the link, like in my group, you can have 3 links, right? And that's public. So if you go to my group, you can see that. So you can click on it. So
That
I
might be
made
out.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's cool.
I just had a thought about this, and correct me if I'm wrong. The way I understand it, we will have like a general stats of where people are from in our community or came from, like this many percent came from YouTube, these came from school, etc. But then also on the individual profile, we can see they came from YouTube or etc. Right?
Yeah.
And so if they came through school, right, it'll show it came through school. But where did they come before that, right? So let's say they joined Ryan's group through YouTube, and then they join my group, it'll say through school. But it would be interesting for me to know that they actually came from YouTube. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that would then give a like, yeah, all the ones that came through school, if they can be factored in as well. Because, for example, right now, the video journey, everybody came through school. So who do I advertise to? YouTube or Instagram or Facebook, right? They came from somewhere.
Yeah.
It could be that all of them came from YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just the thought I had.
And it's kind of interesting when you think about it. Like, I came to school from YouTube, seeing Alex Formosi video about school, I think. And it's like, I'm from YouTube, but 50 communities later, all of them from school.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, funny. It takes just one, and then you start to become a member in 20 other communities, for example. So cool. Yeah.
What about the newest feature of members request where it now shows spam alert? How? Yeah, Mindy likes that one. Cool. It helps, right?
I am so happy. Yeah. The only thing that I don't understand is so we have 1 click less because we can see the 2 time zones right on the first request area, right? So we save a click. We don't need to go to the chat to see that. But now we need to go to the chat to see the URL. Why couldn't they like put that also
Yeah, I
there?
was thinking the same. I was thinking the same, that the URL could also be on the request. Would be an additional bit of info.
Yeah, because it's just like, why is it on that place and not, oh yeah, on the other one? But feature request.
What URL? What do you mean?
From their profile. If you now get a request and you go to the chat, you see their name, but also the URL of their name.
Okay.
That was not before.
The @ handle.
Okay. Yeah.
That one.
I understand.
That was not before, so I'm happy.
But why would you need? Why would you need that? You could just click on their profile, right? And
yeah, but sometimes they change the name after. So there's like a Sonja and a Henrik. That is not the same person.
Yeah, it doesn't match, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes they start off as a male and then they go female after.
Yeah.
What?
And it's about less clicks, right? So, a community where you have 2-3 membership requests a day, not a big deal. But when you have like 500 a day that you have to work through, then you want to have as little clicks as possible to let them in or decline them.
So who is just declining based on the information Skool is giving now?
I am, if it's Lagos.
Yeah, but then you have clicked on it.
Lagos.
Oh no, you can see it now. Okay.
No, I can see it now, right? So if the spam alert is there and it says Lagos, I delete.
Yeah.
And somebody asked, why Legos? It's Nigeria, and Nigeria has a long culture of internet business. Let's put it that way. So yeah, it's. I'm not surprised it comes from there.
No, and you start to recognize the same sentences and the same email addresses, and it's like always the same thing and the pictures, like so many same pictures they use. Like
Yeah.
I always see the same heads passing by.
Yeah, and also, so there's two things that I do. One I do most of the time. I do a reverse search on the profile image, and as soon as it comes back on TikTok, Facebook, everywhere, Instagram with the same picture and different names, obviously, bye. But what you can also do is a search on the email, whether it's a temporary email. And yeah, if it's a throwaway email, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're a bad person, scam, or whatever, but it means that you're not that important to them if they feel they have to give a fake email, right? Yeah.
Okay, so it's a typical Mindy question. What is a temporary email?
A throwaway email. So you can have, yeah, go ahead, Jan.
It's an email you can create, and it's only available for a short amount of time. And scammers or like bots use it to, I think, like automate the process of signing up to something.
Oh, I had no clue that was a thing. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
One of them is called, I'm totally advertising here. I'm not affiliated, but if I use a temporary one, that's the one I go. It's called Minute Inbox. And you just go to Minute Inbox, you Google that, you get an email address. It's valid for like 10 minutes. And then you can, register to something that you're never going to use, but you need an email address. You can use it to do the confirmation code, everything. And after 10 minutes, it expires. If you need longer, you can refresh it for the amount of time you need it. And then after that, it's gone.
Oh.
Yeah, for example.
Well, learned something today.
On that note, also, I don't know if you guys know that there's a browser called DuckDuckGo, and they have a built-in email system where you create through the browser, you create a alias email. So you don't have to give out your real email, but it then redirects to your real email. And that's very helpful if you want to, and you can then, if you then receive a lot of spam through that, you can then just deactivate that one and everything stays the same. That's also helpful. But you need to use that browser, which I no longer use. Yeah. Mindy's muted. If you were saying something, I cannot. What else do we have?
So silent. Anybody?
I don't think I've heard Ollie speaking so far.
He's usually working, right? While he's on the call.
Yeah, he's generally pretty quiet. I
Yeah.
think he just likes to take part.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. It's also fine that Mindy is calling out people. That's also fine.
Yeah, I will put the chit chat in also when we have when it's actually happening, when we have a date, and I will put it in.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying that because I've been online like this, I don't know, since 10 years. And when I was on this kind of call 10 years ago, this would be me. And I wouldn't even put anything in the chat, right? I was just like terrified.
Mhm.
And so, everybody in their own time. It'll be good.
Yeah.
And because we talked about the temporary emails, I just found the software or the website you can use to detect if it's a temporary email. I put it in a chat if someone wants to use it.
Nice. Very
Yeah,
nice.
thanks.
Yes.
Thank you.
Cool. Yeah, I really had no clue that that was a thing. And that's usually probably something with numbers or something, right?
Not necessarily. That's why I like using the one called Minute Inbox, because
Mm.
it generates like a first name and a last name. But you see, there's always the counterpart, right? So if you want, as a business, let's say you're a big business, you then subscribe to a service that detects those, and they have a whole database. And so whatever Minute Inbox generates as an email address, the other guys then already know that's a fake one, right? And it'll be filtered. You can tell sometimes when you try to use a fake or a temporary email with a service, and it gets declined. Then I try another one, and they all get declined. And I'm like, okay, you don't even need to try. They know what they're doing. So yeah,
If only school like reached that level at some point, that would be cool.
yeah, they might. They might already have it in place for creating accounts. No, they don't, because then we wouldn't get the bots. But they might in the future. I think
Baby
there's
steps.
always. Sorry, go ahead.
Baby steps for the
Yeah,
school.
baby steps
Mm.
and priorities, right? So something, because there's always pros and cons, right? I mean, you might filter out the wrong people, and you don't want that. So it's better to let them in and then let the community owners deal with it,
Yeah, exactly.
right?
So Dan, how did your plan go with this group? I know you were planning on doing some changes last time you brought that up. Is anything?
Yeah, I haven't done anything in that regard yet, but I've planted a seed. You see, for me, when I do that, I verbalize it out loud what I want to do, right? My brain then starts looking, how do I go about this? And also, as opposed to many people here, I'm not in a hurry. I live day to day, and I'm just enjoying myself. But yes, I do need to do that. So yeah, it just actually starts with a post. Do you want to stay in this community or not? We're doing like a spring cleaning and all of that. Yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
It's healthy to clean community from time to time, for
Yeah.
sure. I know I have in my community some people that have not been online for more than 3 months. And you are kind of thinking about it, like, should you remove them or not? But then you look at the chart in the settings that we have, and like there's, I don't know, someone active from 9 months ago. Then like they reactivate from time to time, so you're not sure should you remove them or not.
Yeah.
But yeah, cleaning the group is healthy, I think, from time to time.
I've heard talk about treating your community like a living email list.
Yeah.
And I had done a little experiment in September where I simply decided to remove around a dozen people who hadn't been active in more than 3 months. Looking back, maybe I should have left some of them in there simply because they weren't as active then. But if I were to look at them now, you would find that, let's say, a few of them have decided to come back. Sometimes people just go through phases in life, and let's say it. We are the hardcore users of Skool.
Yeah.
The guys who are on it every single day, probably spending hours on it.
Yeah.
Probably.
Not everyone is like that. That's the point. I mean, some people can, let's say, devote a couple of hours a week, something like that. The question is, are those your people?
Yeah. I think if it's a free group, unless they're disruptive to what you're trying to do, there's really not much point.
Yeah, there's no harm leaving them there.
And if it's a paid group and they're still paying to be a part, and they're not necessarily taking part, they're still paying you to be there. Part of paying is having access, I would assume.
Exactly.
So if they, like, I've done that before when I paid to get into a group. It's like I want access to
Mhm.
what they're going to do eventually, and I'm not active in that group, but every once in a while I'll go
I
in and look at what they do.
totally understand that, Keith, because there is a group that I decided to renew on, which I wasn't as active last year. I underutilized my membership inside of the group, but I wanted to stay there.
Mhm.
So I renewed the membership. Never mind that there were no calls included in the renewal because they decided to up their prices and also to reduce their availability because they wanted to focus on, let's say, the higher value clients. But they had no problem keeping me in there as one of the original founding members. So I said, I wasn't planning on the one-to-one help anyway, but I do like the community calls when I can join them, and also the resources and the conversations that they have in there. So I said the community itself, for me, is worth the money that I'm paying. Never mind that I'm not available every single week, but I like checking regularly whenever possible.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just like a group so much that even though you can't give them all the time that you'd like to, you do enjoy being there. And for that, I'm happy to pay.
Right. So I think it just depends on what your plan is. I know it's a big turnoff for me if somebody starts posting I'm going to kick people out if you're not at least level, whatever. And I mean, yeah, it is easy to go in there and spam comments and be like my comment, and then you get points, but are they really taking part in your community, or are they just trying to not get kicked out? I mean, what kind of, there's a word for it, but basically what kind of family are you trying to create in your community? What kind of energy are you trying to create there? So
Culture. Yeah.
culture, that's the
Yes.
word I want. Yeah, what kind of culture are you wanting to create in your community? And if that's the kind of culture you want, me personally, I'm probably out. Be like, I'm not into the hustle, bro. I'm not here to, pick me. Look at me, I'm active.
Yeah. But that then is also good, right? Because it just then means that we're not aligned with that community, and the ones who stay are aligned, and so it's
True.
like there's different cultures.
Mm-hmm.
This is part of the problem that I've seen in various communities with level-based incentives, let's say on Nox or anything of the sort, especially at much higher levels, because then I would say that sometimes the gamification gets too much in the way of people having genuine engagement with each other rather than simply spamming GIFs or engagement
Yeah.
farming.
Yeah.
I mean, what has your experience been like?
It can be a lot of fun.
Can be.
Gift wars can be fun. They can be engaging. There can be a lot of energy behind it. And I mean, you can learn something by what kind of gifts people choose in their responses. But it's not the same thing as having a heartfelt conversation, get deep with who somebody actually is,
Yeah, mind you, I don't see any reason not to have an occasional gift war. The thing is,
Right.
it shouldn't be the only thing happening in there.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, if there's one thing I've seen in most great communities is, yes, all right, you can have those conversations which you mentioned. Actually, those are something very good to have. And on occasion, it's good to have those moments of silliness. I mean, there's a reason communities like Goosify are so huge.
Yeah. One thing I just noticed with the latest two that joined the video journey, when you have a community that is very active, then when somebody makes a post, comment, or reply, it is likely to get likes, right? And so one of the two that joined made two comments, and that person is already at level 2. Whereas the other person made no comment, and obviously they are at level 1. And so now when we translate that to Skool Buddies, the way the community is now, most people are at level 1, and they will never get to level anything because you need at least one reply that can be liked, right?
Mhm.
Let alone comment, let alone a post. And so for everyone's community, our goal should be to get somebody to at least put a reply or a single GIF or anything, because other people's then maybe for 2 days nothing happens, But then
Mhm.
people like that, and suddenly in their feed it says, in their notification it says, "Oh, you've reached level 2," and then all of a sudden level 3. So
Mhm.
there's this one community that I was very active in for the first half of my school journey. Now I haven't been there, but I level up all the time because my stuff still gets liked, right? And so it draws you back to the community. Yeah, that's what I noticed. We need people to get to post anything from the very beginning, so they're being engaged.
Something I've noticed is based on what you call your levels, it can be easier to encourage them. So like if you don't want to necessarily just push, oh, you need to get to level 2, right? So instead you could just be like, oh, right now you're this and we can get you to this, but you just need to make a comment. I mean, you could literally make any comment, or you can comment about and then reference something else that's um, in the post. Like if it's somebody new joins the group, right? And then the creator of the group says, "Oh, welcome in," and then somebody else posts like, "Oh, welcome," and then you follow up and be like, "Oh, look at what this person said in their welcome comment. Just make a comment to it, and then we can like it and get to know you better that way." And I did that in another community, and the person took part and immediately jumped up to like level 2. And then I followed up with another one. I'm like, well, now you're an NPC. So if you want to get above an NPC, because it was a gaming group,
Right.
just follow up with something else. So we'll see where that goes. See if he keeps commenting or not.
Nice.
Friends, I have to cut short today. Nice seeing you all. Until
Definitely.
the
Bye.
next
Nice
time.
seeing you.
Take care, man.
Take
Well,
care.
Bye.
you have a
It's
celebration coming up.
Wednesday.
Oh, he's gone already. Ah,
He's, by the way, he's in behind the school on Wednesday in my group. It's
Oh
him.
yeah.
Mhm.
Oh
Spotlight, so,
really? Okay. I'll keep that in mind for tomorrow.
yeah, it'll be cool.
I also have to leave like right at 10 because I have a meeting at work. It's weird. Like people are making so much money on school, and I have to leave early to make $15 to be in a meeting where they're going to tell me not to wear a hoodie.
Oh, I feel so sorry for you.
Wow.
So good. It's so great. And I'm not even one of the people that wears hoodies. It's other people in my department. And they're like, you can't wear hoodies out on the sales floor. It's just like, okay, come on, guys.
And I
All of
think
it.
it's okay to waste your and everyone else's time to say something they could have said in an email.
Yeah. At least they're going to bring snacks. So
It's motivation, inspiration, motivation. Yeah.
And also, like, because we were talking about people engaging in your group, I think maybe Ryan or Mindy, I'm not sure who said it once, but to ask at the membership question if they are going to be highly engaged or not. Was it you, Mindy, or was it Ryan that said this?
It was Ryan, and he had it like until some months ago. He had it as a question. He had like a multiple choice, like a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to engage a lot, but then we took it away for make room for something else.
Yeah.
What do you want to earn on school is now the question. So I'm kind of, what do you want to earn on school as a question is like, it doesn't help me when the people come in. It's helping later when you have it in a spreadsheet, but still they click on whatever. So yeah, it's not really giving me anything. It's not an addition for me.
Yeah.
I ask multiple questions in mine. So for each line, I'll just be like, what's this and what's that? What's this and what's that? So I don't know if that's something that would work for you guys, but I mean,
What
I
do you
guess-
mean by guidelines?
Oh, okay. So like, do you have a VR community or do you have a VR account? What's the name of your account? And the same question.
Oh,
And then-
okay.
Yeah. Are you active on YouTube? What's your YouTube link? You know what I mean? So like
What
it's a
is
double
VR?
Hmm?
What is VR?
virtual reality.
Oh, that's what you meant. But how can they have a account there?
Oh,
I see.
on the free group, VR chat, you make an account and then you can link in.
Okay, awesome.
Yep.
Yeah,
But
and I
anyways,
think Jan,
example. Go ahead, Dan. Sorry.
I think Jan meant, asking that question: Are you going to be highly engaged or not? To have people back off if they're like, no, I'm not going to be active, so they don't even join, and so you then only have have more active people join. And I've seen that question in other communities. Whether it actually works or not, I don't know.
I know I personally feel a bit of guilt whenever I join a community and see that, because I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to be active in your community.
Yeah.
I'm literally just meeting you, So I get both sides of it. It does put a bit of pressure, but it also, if you can get people to say yes, that pressure is part of getting them to take next steps. So it's beneficial for the person in the, running the group for sure. So I could see
Did
both
you
sides
feel?
of it.
Oh, go.
No, I was done.
Did you feel pressure when I asked the same question in that Google form that I emailed?
No, because I already knew, like, and trust you. If I had
Yeah.
just met you and you were like, hey, you have to sign this Google form before you can join my group, I'd be like, what? You know, you know what I mean? But instead I'm like, oh yeah, Mindy's trying to do this thing. I want to be supportive. So it wasn't a big deal at all at that point.
Okay.
So it all depends on go ahead. Sorry.
So what did you do there, Mindy?
Because I had so many members, there were not my ideal members coming in and doing also nothing, which doesn't really matter, but it was just like not the people that I wanted. So in January the 1st, I sent out an email with a Google form to everybody to ask some questions, and they had like 7 days to fill it in. That's it. And it's nice to see the chart coming back. I made a post about it, so you really see like the categories, like so many people want help with engagement, with monetization. So it's nice to see it, like how are the members like divided in the groups, how many people don't have a group yet, and it's nice to see.
Yeah.
And they could answer like, no, I don't want to be engaged, or and it was only a small percentage. I think like, I don't know the percentage anymore, damn it.
Did you send that out by email?
Yeah.
So in other words, you needed to collect all the emails first, right?
Yeah, I made a post about it that I have sent it out, so it was already gone. Then I made a post and I emailed the post also. And I think I even shot everybody a DM. I'm not sure anymore. No, I didn't do that.
Yeah, I was just thinking about, a community that doesn't collect the emails. How would they go about it? But obviously, if you make a post and switch on send by email, it will reach them there.
Yeah, but how many people are actually looking at those mails?
Yeah, but the same question is for the email you sent. How many are looking at that email?
Yeah, but it's coming from another angle suddenly, because I normally don't send mails. It's like they don't get mails from me.
It's me. This is me personally, right? I've come to dislike email. I hardly use it. I hardly use it. And also, that there was one time, I don't know, everybody knows Tim Ferriss' The 4-Hour Workweek. There was one time when I worked through that whole book, and one part was about him saying, I only check my email once a week on Monday at 2 p.m. And I was like, how? How does that work, right? What if you miss stuff? And so I followed what he did step by step, and I ended up doing the same. Once a week is enough. And part of that is that you unsubscribe from everything that you're subscribed to that you are not using anyway, right? And so nowadays, my email, I hardly have stuff coming in other than spam, which gets filtered. So me, I don't look at emails, but other people might not be that way. I don't know. I don't like email, to be honest.
I am hardly sending any, and I'm getting a lot. So yesterday I actually removed like thousands of emails. I was sitting here for hours, and I'm really gonna subscribe everything like one by one. And I went all the way back to July, and now it's cleaned up. I'm pretty proud of myself.
Very good.
But yeah, that's part of the reason why. Huh? Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, you can talk.
Okay. So that's part of the reason why, because like you don't normally send out emails. So when you mentioned the email, I was like, oh, this is important because it's different. So that might be something that would key in. Whereas if you always sent out emails and you're like, oh yeah, there's another email saying this thing, I'd be like, send out emails all the time. How can I keep up? You know?
Yeah.
So
True.
it all
Yeah,
just
and
comes down to mindset.
Yeah, and the ones that are coming from school, for me, I just click them all away if I still get them because I see it in the community anyway. So it's like a double. I never look at any email that is coming from school. And that's not good.
My email gets shifted to the side. So like anything from school goes into like advertisements. So it's separate from the other stuff, unless I want to pull it into my main.
I think ultimately what it comes down to is culture in the community. Now, obviously, the video journey community is very small. We have 30 members or something, very small. And so it's easier to create a culture in a very small community rather than one. Well, actually, now that I'm saying this, I'm thinking out loud. When a community grows fast, you might have not established a culture yet. But in the video journey, two things. We have established a culture. So number one, if I make a post there and say, this is important, I know people will take it as important and they will listen because we have that culture. And so now building on that, it will be the same with 500 members. So I think if we have 500 members and no culture, that's when we have to, do what Mindy has done, what I need to do with Skool Buddies to really filter out who is on board with this, what it is now, and then the other ones, maybe they want to leave or they don't reply and are removed after so many months, and then build that culture. Yeah.
Yeah. But would you really put them out?
I don't know.
Because I had the issue that they were really coming in, grabbing the stuff and running with it. That was my issue. I didn't want anybody in anymore that already has a thriving community. It does make sense. But for you, they can't really harm when they're just inside lurking.
Yeah, so I think what we need to establish is, and with this software that's being built that we're waiting for, it'll be very good to know that. But what we need to establish is somebody active or not, right? So if we contact them, I don't know, I'm just saying something 3-4 times, and they never reply, and then we say, look, I'm just going to remove you now because you're not replying, nothing is happening, then we can say they're not a lurker, right? But if they respond and say, hey, I'm right now I want to just look and I'm not active, well, then of course we leave them, right? They can be here.
Mm.
And Mindy,
Yeah.
you can level lock your stuff in your classroom, right?
I know, but the ones that are coming in, they just level up. I removed level 5 and 6ers out of my group last week.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and level 5 is actually, it all depends how big is a group, how active is a group, right? In the video journey, we had 2 people reach level 7 within no time, with 20 members and 10 being active, right? So imagine that kind of activity now with the video journey. I'm just saying something, 500 members, 1,000 members. That means somebody comes in, they're level 5 like this, within a day or two, right? Level 5 means nothing. And 6 the same. So it all depends on the size of it. I think it happened to Calvin Hollywood. He gave away free memberships at level 6, and the community was super active, and nobody ended up paying. It was free. And so then he went to level 7 and then 8, depending on, yeah.
I did that too now. I put like premium on level 8 and like VIP on level 9. And I have no clue if somebody actually maybe not doesn't realize it, or if somebody really is going to go for it. I have no clue. So that's interesting to see.
I didn't even know. First time I've heard of it.
Well, I didn't give the names to the levels because I just want them to see that when they click on that. So it's like you're getting something at 7, 8, 9. You're getting something. And I don't know. Let's see. I have no clue how that will work out. Maybe I will shoot myself in the foot. But
Wonderful people. We have like 2 minutes left, and I have another meeting to jump on. I think, Keith, we will not see you there because you're usually on that one, right?
Yeah, I got
I'll
it.
be there for anybody else who's on that meeting.
I'll be
So the
there.
meeting is happening. And thanks, Jan, for being on the call today, and Ollie for the first time. It was great getting to know you. Hope to see you next time we have this call once a week. This was nice.
Thank you.
Nice
Good.
for you to join. And we'll see
Yeah,
you
it was
guys
great.
again in a week.
Have a great day, guys.
Bye, everyone.
See you guys.
Bye,
Have a great
everyone.
day.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.